Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Zeke here from A to Zeke Sports, and we're back with another episode. And today, in this video, we'll be looking at the Olympic Games and just a quick update on what's been going on so far. We got some exciting new sports that we got to see. Some medals are going out. USA uh, updates on how we're doing, all sorts of stuff. But before we get into all that, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the content I'm going to be coming out with. I'm going to try to come out with at least 2 videos every week. Going forward here, I've been trying to do that recently. But yeah, so first, diving into the Olympic Games, one of the newest sports that we got to see making its debut this year in the Olympics is skateboarding. So watching that was super awesome. Of course, the Japan skater came in with an epic performance and stole the competition, getting gold and winning by a point over Brazil skater. And then Jagger Eaton, who is actually supposed to be the second best American Olympic skater behind Nyjah Houston, who is a sensational skateboarder. Houston actually got 7th. But yeah, so we got a medal in that event, which was really awesome. I stayed up till like 12 one night just watching the finals of that. So it was really interesting to watch. Of course, in swimming as well, we've got some medals in there. We got a first place and a second place in the same event. 2 USA dudes coming out. One of them wasn't even supposed to be there in the final, but he performed amazingly. Another story so far, 2 of the sports that we are struggling in, especially, of course, is gymnastics. All 4 of our gymnasts in the women's competition, even Simone Biles, are struggling as they stumbled to a second place in the qualifying. So they're really supposed to come out and get gold, but they are struggling right now. And even Simone Biles is struggling, even though she did move on, but she hasn't been performing like we'd expect her to. Also, another sport, just like I predicted it, USA men's basketball. I don't know what is going on there out there on the court with these USA players, but it did not look good, and they lost to France in a tight game. But what I didn't like about this competition is the lack of aggression. In this game, France ended up winning 83-76. So it was tight, and of course they had Nicolas Batum and Rudy Gobert, both great players in the NBA. But the USA, of course, has the most stacked team, and we've got Damian Lillard in the last couple minutes getting an open look for 3 and just passing it away, and that pass gets stolen. So this is what I see. If Damian Lillard ever got a shot that open in an NBA game, oh, he'd be shooting that all day, and most likely he would have made it. But what we're seeing here is just a lack of aggression. All of them aren't playing like it's a big deal. It's their intensity is stepped down, like I said, because they're just not into like this like American competition. You got to represent your country well, so they need to come out here and perform. And so this was just in the preliminaries, so they're not in any danger right now. They can still get gold, but yeah, just what I've seen so far has just not been impressive from the USA men's basketball team. And honestly, I wasn't surprised after I did predict it in one of my past videos. But yeah, this has been a disappointing Olympics so far for the U.S. as right now the total medal count is, and this is for the total medals, and of course, the country with the most medals is China, with 11. They do have 6 golds, 1 silver, and 4 bronze. While the USA has 10, they've got the same amount of bronze, uh, 1 more silver, so that's 2 silvers, and 4 golds, which puts them at 10. And then for third place with the medals is the Russian Olympic Committee, which I've got to say, the Russian Olympic Committee is basically just Russia. So it's really not the suspension for the doping that Russia did really didn't get any consequence, as they still have a team where all their athletes who don't test positive for drugs or anything can compete on. So it's basically just Russia, just with the name Russian Olympic Committee. So that's kind of strange. It's a little weird in my opinion. But yeah, Japan also competing well. They're in fourth, and they have 6 medals, right behind the Russian Olympic Committee. Very sad that Japan, who had the number 1 ranked gymnast in the men's division competing on the bar, did not move on to win, and their best swimmer, who's supposed to win in one event, also lost in the qualifying. So it's been a little disappointing for Japan so far in their home Olympics. They are 4th right now, and they did get the win skateboarding in its Olympic debut. Also looking at a cool story, a young Hen Zaza, she's only 12 years old, and she qualified for the Olympics in table tennis. Of course, she was the last seed, and she lost to the number 1 seed, and if she's out of Syria, but she got to train with a lot of Chinese ping pong players on the Chinese team, so that helped out her a lot. So I just thought that was a cool story, being 12 years old and competing in the Olympics. And as I speak right now, Katie Ledecky is about to compete in the 400. So I'm going to end this video right here so I can watch that. And of course, my 3rd episode for the Olympic Games will come out towards the end of the games. It might even come out after. I'll discuss everything that comes after that. But just thank you so much for watching this episode of A to Z Sports, and we will get into more. And really quick, I almost forgot. The women's soccer team, they've bounced back. But can they go all the way? As we see against tougher competition, they did lose 3-0. But they're looking pretty good right now. Sorry, I just had to squeeze that in before I go. But thank you again for watching A to Z Sports. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. I hope you guys have been enjoying the channel. I love the support that you guys have been giving me. Catch you guys in the next one.